Welcome to The Chatter, your end of the week ear candy for what to eat, drink, see, and do in Richmond, Virginia, right damn now.
The Richmond Experience is independently owned and created by locals, us, for locals, you. From recent openings and the latest trends to time-tested traditions and hidden gems, we're here to help you experience the very best that RVA has to offer.
Hi, I'm Paige, RVAX owner and chief marketing officer. I'm the face you see in front of the scenes on Instagram and TikTok, taking you to all the latest and greatest hotspots around town.
And I'm Kelsey, RVAX owner and editor-in-chief, working behind the scenes on your Wednesday and Thursday newsletters, the Weekly Insider and the Weekender, and City Guides.
Hey, Kels.
Hi, Paige. How are you doing?
I am good, gearing up for Memorial Day weekend.
I know it's coming in hot. I can't believe it. Earlier in the month or like last week at some point, I was like thinking like, oh yeah, we need to start putting together guide stuff for that. But then I thought we had a little bit more time and now it's here.
I know. I was at the pool yesterday with a friend and I'm like, it's not Memorial Day this weekend. She's like, yeah, it is. And you're getting married.
Right. Then there's that too. There's quite a bit going on for this particular weekend of celebrations. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. I mean, I feel like we just got, by the way, yeah, we are getting married this weekend. Holly and I are just having a very small elopement and I mean, I feel like we just got engaged, so it's kind of funny, but I mean, I already feel like we're married.
Yeah,
So,
right. It's
yeah.
a nice intimate ceremony.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. But yeah, I'm ready. I mean, there wasn't a lot to get ready, so everybody's like, "How are you feeling?" And I'm like, "I'm fine."
Yeah. The thing about like doing it like sort of like a quick turnaround is like you don't really have that much time to stress. You're just keeping it low key.
Yeah, or you don't have that much time to like think about it
Yeah,
even.
exactly.
Like I honestly forgot about it.
Right. It's just going to be a regular weekend.
Yeah. But we are like we're staying at the Boulevard Inn
Oh,
Friday to
nice.
Saturday.
Oh,
And
cute.
our ceremony's on Sunday, but we wanted a little like just a chill way to enter into the like possible chaotic weekend. So,
Right. Exactly. Sort of
yeah.
like started off on a relaxed note.
Yeah, because we are not going on a honeymoon. We are not taking like any time off. We are just like going back to normal.
Right, right. Just gonna make this part of your weekend plan and then you'll be married by Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly. Hi guys.
It's so exciting though, but I think there's something very sweet about that. It's like nice and intimate and like it doesn't need to be, I mean, some people go really over the top and that's great if that's your style, but if intimate like celebrations are also your style, I support that too.
I've been talking really hard in therapy about this. I think, and I will be on the PR team, just hit me up. I think weddings need a whole edit.
They
I'm over
probably
it.
do.
It's so archaic. That's like, I mean, just like your father giving you away. I'm not property, guys.
Right, right, right.
I just
There are
like,
lots of
I,
elements to it.
why am I wearing white? I mean, we all know.
Hey, can you just sort
Yeah.
of like err on the side of more like party-esque could be like the new way to go.
Yeah, like let's have a fun theme just party or I don't know. And just um the Knot for Sips and Trips. We all know the Knot. They sent me a little PR package which was very sweet.
Yes.
And they sent me a magazine which just don't pick up the Knot. So I was flipping through it and then I got to the part about like the costs of weddings and I like wanted to vom.
Oh my God.
I was
Like
like, no, thank you.
the industry is doing quite well for sure. Like there's just so much that goes into it. My husband and I have been married for like 10 years this summer and just thinking back to it was just so stressful and for what?
Yeah, and I mean, everybody, again, Holly and I have been married before, so going into this, we knew we didn't want anything, but I mean, if you want to have your big day, do it. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying that
No.
like there are a couple things that are a little like off
Right,
that
right.
they haven't like come up with the times.
Right, exactly.
That's all I mean.
Make it your own thing. And I think too, like, I mean, our wedding day was one of like the best days of my life. So when I'm
Yeah.
saying for what, it's like, for one of the best days of my life. But it is
Yeah.
like there's so much pressure that goes into the
It's the
planning of it.
pressure.
And it's
Yeah,
like it doesn't need to be this way. Just do what you want to do. Who cares about all
exactly.
the expectations?
No, and that's kind of what we did. We were like, okay, what do you want? And frankly, what I wanted was to go away with Holly to another country, but that didn't happen. So we compromised,
Right,
which is
right.
what you
Just
need to do
right,
when you're
right.
getting
It's
married.
the perfect way to set the tone.
And so very, very small. And yeah, exactly what we want. So remember, guys, it is about you.
Yeah, it totally is. Just do what you want to do. And sure, if you want to use the guidelines from the knot or elsewhere, that's fine. But just do what you would like to do. It's your celebration.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm very excited for you, Paige. That's so fun. What are you guys doing any other like Memorial Day type things around the weddingness, or is that basically the main point?
Our pool opens this weekend,
Yes.
so we'll be at Boulevard Inn Friday. Saturday we will be at the pool all day. Sunday wedding, Monday brunch with our lovely people and the pool.
Yeah.
Hopefully the weather holds. I think the weather's supposed to be nice this weekend, I think, but I'm not sure what it's looking like on Monday, actual Memorial Day.
It seems to have been kind of like, sort of like switching on and off with like
Mhm.
different suggestions for the weather and temperatures. It does look like it's going to be nice, but it might be a little bit on the cooler side.
Yeah, 70s.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll take it. I'm fine with that. We're going to do a lot of pool stuff too, and I can still, you can be on the pool deck when it's like in the 70s. It's nice.
I mean, I can be in the pool
As
too.
you said, true. Like if you're paid, you'll go right in.
Yep, I will jump in.
I think that's on our docket too. We were talking about maybe doing like King's Dominion since it won't be like blistering hot also. Like
Mm,
they're good summertime fun things to do to sort of like kick off the unofficial official start. Yeah.
yes, which we are pumped about.
Yeah.
We are pumped for summer.
Yeah, definitely. And we've got a couple of little things we'll thread in for if you're looking for inspiration. But we also just put out our Memorial Day weekend plan guide too, as I was referencing at the top. So if you need like more inspiration from where this episode comes from, we got some roundups for you. We were
Yeah.
saying like it seems like for Memorial Day weekend and Labor Day weekend, there are some things, but it's not quite the beast that 4th of July typically is.
No, I feel like a lot of people, you know, either do the pool or kind of get out of town if they can. And I feel like it's more chill vibes.
Right.
So not a lot of big events, no big festivals, nothing like that this weekend.
Right. You're sort of just easing in with just summer is the theme.
Yes,
But I'm excited.
absolutely.
It's fun.
Yeah. Oh, well, you ready to dive in?
Yeah, that said, let's talk about it then.
All right. So, what to eat, drink, see, and do in RVA this week? And you're up first with eat.
Yes. So speaking of the typical Memorial Day things that you can be doing that we do have plenty of in our guide, this makes the cut, but it's a little bit different from the burgers and beers you may have for your typical fare for this kind of holiday weekend. So if you're in the mood for something else, I am recommending that you go to the taco festival that's happening this weekend from Juan's. It's happening Saturday, May 24th from 12 to 7 p.m. It's the Taco and Margarita Festival, the third annual. I hadn't been to this in the past and didn't realize they're now going on 3 times for this because I think we've covered it in other city guides in the past. But it's exciting. There will be lucha libre wrestlers for you to meet and greet, taco and margarita stations, a live DJ with raffle prize giveaways, vendors on the rooftop, and more. It's a family friendly event, so kids under the age of 10 are free, but there are tickets to get in. Otherwise, drink responsibly, of course. And if you're looking for something outside of, like I said, your beers and burgers, this could be it. Been to Juan's in a very long time. I feel like they are on our list of good rooftops in the area.
I've been a few times and I always just sit up on the roof.
Yeah.
They have good margaritas.
Yeah, like it's a nice vibe.
Yeah.
So thread this one in.
Yeah, all their food was really good when we went.
Mm-hmm.
I think we had like fajitas. But I mean, I just give me a margarita and I'm there.
Yeah, I'll do a taco any day. I think I was saying to you at some point that a craving of this pregnancy has been that like in that vein Mexican food. And so like
Mhm.
I don't need a celebration for this. I'll come anytime.
Yeah.
But there you go. If you do need a celebration, they've got it going for you on Saturday.
Yeah, and for drink, even though that kind of is a combo. I also have a combo for drink, and it's fried chicken and bubbles at dinner party. So you can kick off your Memorial Day weekend tonight, Friday, with dinner parties, fried chicken and bubbles tasting. They are doing this from 5 to 7 p.m. with a special twist on their weekly tasting, and they're featuring crispy fried chicken and sparkling wine. I know this is up your alley, Kels.
Yeah.
They'll be popping a 3-liter double magnum of a brute and pairing it with Lee's famous fried chicken. For just $5, you get a glass of bubbly and a piece of chicken. And that is a deal, my friends.
Yeah.
So you can grab tickets now on their website and store or at the door. It is a 21 plus event, so leave your kiddos at home. And it's a steal. Swing by, sip, snack, and start your Memorial Day weekend the right way with fried chicken and not
Fantastic.
champagne, but sparkling wine.
Yeah, what's not to like? A little bubble, a little fried goodness. It's delicious. I have been also, speaking of cravings, telling Paige probably on a weekly basis that I will make a stop by Lee's Chicken any chance that I get during this pregnancy. And this could be my kind of thing too.
Yeah, I mean, delicious.
Tasty. Is it Jarden that does this type of series too occasionally?
Yeah, they'll do fried chicken and champagne. That's a ticketed event.
Right.
They haven't. Last time I did that, it was like last year at this time.
Okay.
So they just kind of pop up with events every once in a while. They recently did something with hot dogs and Lambrusco. You kind of just got to pay attention to their Instagram.
Yeah, I know.
They like throw them at you.
I really love that though. I love that it's like maybe it's not true like a typical thing that you can necessarily look out for constantly, but I like the little like switch up of the theme. That's cute.
Yeah, Holly went to like Pinot Noir and poutine, like French fries. It was good.
Oh yeah, tasty. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you
So
go.
they're creative, they're fun, but fried chicken and champagne is an iconic pairing. And if you don't know, you need to know.
Yeah,
So
dip into it at dinner party starting this weekend, and then now you can look out for it in the future.
yeah, truly.
There you go.
And then next for C, I think that you all should head to the Goochland Drive-In. And just a heads up, the ultimate summer bucket list reel and city guide drops this weekend. And this spot did make the list. So just keep that in mind for your summer bucket list ideas. So whether you're heading out with your partner or your best pal, the drive-in is the perfect way to spend a summer evening. Goochland Drive-In features a mix of beloved classics and recent favorites on its big screens each week, so you can grab delicious eats and drinks from their snack bar, get cozy, and settle in for a movie night under the stars. This weekend's lineup features the highly anticipated Lilo and Stitch. Tickets are $28 per vehicle, and quantities are limited, so they encourage you to buy them in advance. But it's always so cute there. I haven't been in a minute, but I love going.
Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite things. This like had to make our bucket list roundup when we were when we've put it together in the past, and it's definitely a staple. It's such a cute way to like get out of the house, but like do something low key too. I love it.
Yeah, I really want to make a reel. It is just very cute because there is like the big screen where you sit in your car kind of thing, like what you anticipate, but they also have the Grove, which you can sprawl out blankets. I don't know if you can have chairs there, but that's also cozy and fun. But I can never make it to the double feature. I have to leave because I go to bed like every night at 8:30.
Yeah, we've done that when we lived out in San Diego. They had a drive-in theater that did that type of thing for a double feature, and we did do the double feature. It's quite a commitment.
I just fall asleep.
I know, like a
I get
back-to-back
so
movie.
cozy.
It's too much. But I say that too, and I'll sit there and like binge like 4 episodes of something like in a row with no problem, and it's like technically the same amount of time. But I don't know, something about 2 movies seems like too much of a commitment.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what that is, but I love when they play like classics. Like I'm a big fan of like I went and saw Willy Wonka there and it was like magical.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I love Willy Wonka. I love the Goonies. One time I think they played the Goonies, but I couldn't go, so I was bummed.
I really appreciate them like looping in some classic stuff too. I think when we first went there, we did like Coco, I think was
Mm,
what we saw. And it was just such a cute little like thing it's something you're familiar with, but like it's a different experience. It's great. And their concessions are delicious. I highly recommend the cheeseburger if they're still doing that.
yeah, I always just get popcorn and candy. It's what
Easy.
I love.
Yeah, exactly. It's so fun. It's definitely a good summer thing to do. So like for sure keep that on your list and like look out for other things they'll be doing throughout the season.
Yeah,
Um,
awesome.
and then speaking of being outdoors, we recommend you go do the Big Tent Free Outdoor Concert this weekend. The reason for the season is remembering and honoring our servicemen and women, and Richmond Symphony will undoubtedly do that with this stunning performance of patriotic melodies and classical favorites with Chimborazo Park as its backdrop. You can pack a cooler, blanket, and some chairs and make what's sure to be an amazing evening of it all. It's free to attend. It's on Saturday, May 24th, starting at 6. I'd probably I don't know, block out maybe a couple of hours for it, but it seems like a really nice way to be like out in the nice temperatures and enjoy like kick off the weekend and have like a drink and like, I don't know, a sandwich.
Yeah, and it's free.
Yeah, free to attend. And of course, like if you wanted to bring a cooler with you and pack it with something in the area, there are all kinds of great things in that Churchill vicinity that you can like load up on. It seems so
Yeah,
fun.
beautiful.
So enjoy. Get outside. As we said, the temperature should be nice.
Yes. And that wraps us up. So we hope you all enjoy your Memorial Day weekend and have a happy and safe one, y'all.
Yeah.
So thanks for listening, Richmond. And by the way, there's more where that came from. Joining the Richmond Experience as a member is the best way to stay in the know about what's going on in RVA.
Not to worry, we refuse to sell your info or bombard you with ads, but we do charge a small annual membership fee of $39 a year to fund our team so we can keep doing this awesome work. Plus, a portion of each annual membership purchase for the Richmond Experience goes to rotating nonprofits each month. That's like $1 per week to get an all-access pass to the best of RVA and lift up local orgs. It's a really, really good deal, friends. And listen, what are friends for anyway? Use code CHATTER to get $10 off your first year subscription.
Give us a follow on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at The Richmond Experience and on Instagram at The Chatter and RVA2. And if you enjoyed this episode, send it to your buds and rate, review, and subscribe.
And if you want to keep up with each of us, you can find me at Kelsey Heinz's Typing on Instagram.
And me, Sips and Trips with Paige on Instagram.
Chat with you next week, RVA.